Denver, Colorado, the site of Invesco Field at Mile High, and that's where our game takes place today. This is it, the season nearly over. It's been a great year with plenty of memorable moments and incredible plays. Today's matchup promises more of the same as the Panthers square off against the Broncos. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Olsen looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Good distance. This one is taken by Claiborne. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Only one man back. Right sends a man in motion. Tosses it right. Davis gets right in there and brings him down. John, the coaches are always talking about his intensity and awareness.
And those are the type of plays where you see those qualities really showing themselves. He's a cornerstone of this defense. And he always seems to be in the right position to make the play.
Let's go, D.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Higgins didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Third and long.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Be careful. Ain't no way. Play hard.
Carolina comes out with 7 in the secondary.
Down.
Pressure, he can't get away. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Foster comes into the game for the punt. Number 34 is back to receive this kick. From the 48. Number 34 takes the punt to the 41. On a day like today, John, with rain expected throughout the day, you think one team has the advantage over the other?
No, I really don't. The field is already muddy. It's just going to get sloppier as the game wears on. It'll be tough for both of these offenses to hold on to the ball.
Nickelback in this time. Long throw. Drops the interception. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Stay soft, man. Don't stop, don't stop.
They line up in the I formation. Nice play fake. Brings it down, looking to run. He's looking for some room on the ground, but the defense was right there.
Running with a quarterback can be very effective if the defense isn't expecting it. But they were in good position, and they got to him very quickly on that play.
3rd down here. They have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert.
Hold the look. Let's go.
The Broncos come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. Number 84 can't find a way to advance it to the 1st down marker. Olsen will try to put them ahead with this field goal. Clearly not the result he was looking for. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 40.
1st and 10.
The Panthers Panthers come out in a dime package. And he's hit as he throws. Broken up.
Grading pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. We like to practice rules. Regular.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Tucks it away. Can't get it away. The veteran linebacker bursts through and gets the sack.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success in the blitz, especially when the other team least expects it.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
Watch the snap down.
Out of the shotgun. With the throw, knocked away.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Number 34 sets up to run back the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line. They'll
1st
start
and
the
10.
drive at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package.
Ready. Here we go, baby.
He's going to run. Owens is there for the tackle at the 42. So he scrambles his way past the 1st down marker.
Now, he's not shy about taking off if he doesn't see anything. And you can see why right there. That was a heck of a run.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
It's on.
Nickelback in this time. A little misdirection. Reese is there on the stop.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Yeah, let's go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They're blitzing with the pass, and it's caught. Breaks the tackle. Claiborne comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a 1st down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Tate is there for the tackle. The Panthers are handling the defense right now. They haven't even had a 3rd down in this drive. Ball on the 35-yard
Ball
line.
on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
They'll go from the I formation. Going to the air on 1st down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're fluent. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
The backs are lined up in an I.
We turning it up.
And he gets the delayed handoff. Owens comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line. Scott gets the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard. Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert. Steps up into the pocket. Soft lob to the end zone. He's there for the catch.
Touchdown,
Perfect
Carolina.
throw against single coverage. Touchdown. Olsen comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Carolina has a 1-touchdown lead now.
Carolina is lined up for the kickoff. Wayman back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by Claiborne.
It's still very early, but this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Going to the air on first down. Under pressure. Fumble. The Broncos dive on the fumble. Ball was loose in the backfield, but the offense is able to jump on it first.
Whoa, got lucky that time. That's a real heads-up play.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Carolina comes out in the quarter defense. Throws it. Broken up.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Receiver on the
Number
play.
34 was there on the coverage.
Third and long. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's run, man. Get the pressure on, man. Let's go now. Let's go.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 43-yard line, number 34 has a decent return, taking it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Start the drive at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Diaz sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Harris comes up to make the play at the 30. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
It's second down and 10 to go.
30-yard line.
Hold the look. Hey, watch the screen. All on us, y'all. Hey, let's go. Run.
Hand it off. Owens is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. Scott handles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Third down and long coming up here.
29-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
The Broncos come out in a dime package.
Watch the ball.
With the pass, and the catch is made. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone in this drive. They're just inside the 20. He's there again for a stop behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play.
He's one of those every-down players. He's not a situational guy. You want him out there in every snap. He's smart, he plays with leverage, and you can count on him to make the big defensive play just when you need it.
The Broncos with a 4-man front.
Let's go.
Gives the ball off. Great fake. Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. Reese with the coverage.
Reese on the coverage.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Don't make the play. Watch your man.
Diaz will work out of the shotgun. Pressure, dragged down from behind. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect the quarterback in that type of situation. It's going to take a little longer to find the open man or the hole in the zone. And you got to find a way to give him that extra time that he needs.
Olsen leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. No good. It hit the crossbar. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 36-yard line. The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. He was tipped. Randall was the intended receiver on that play. Shepard had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Blue down. All on us, y'all.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Throwing. And he hits his target. Miller is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3.
Turn it up now.
Looking to run it here. This one will be spotted at the 48-yard line.
They have quick defenders who read the play really well, and they always seem to take the right first step. Once a play develops, they're very good at recognizing where the play is going, and they can close on the ball carrier very quickly.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
What's quarterback scramble?
Moss, the lone back. Gets rid of it. It's a fumble. The Broncos pick it up. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity.
Third and 11. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Watch the ball, be smart.
Right from the shotgun. Harrison in motion. Drops back. Trying something to the left. He was tipped.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Higgins was his intended target. Foster will come in now to punt it away. Number 34 is the deep return man. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 19-yard line. The Panthers will start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Diaz using split backs. With the carry. Burton is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. A powerful run to get the first.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
First
Ball
and
on
10.
their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Come on. Let's run, man. What's the hard count?
So at the end of one, the score is 7-0
The
Panthers.
Panthers 7, the Broncos nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Denver using three linebackers. Hand off to the tailback. You can hear the collision up here.
I know they didn't get much. It's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Owen is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Get it started.
Dime backs in for this play. Pearson goes in motion. Closing in. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. Reese was there on the cover.
84, the intended receiver on the play.
Claiborne lines up deep for the punt return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 27-yard line. The
Ball on their own
Broncos will
27.
start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Carolina goes with a 4-man front. Throwing. Incomplete. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
And that's the idea. Bring the blitz and force him to throw before he wants to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
One back.
The Panthers come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
You talk about a sense of knowing where a play is heading. That's just great instinct.
3rd and 13. Ball on the 23-yard line.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Almost picked off.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
Foster is ready to punt this one away. Number 34 into return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 44-yard line. The
1st and 10.
will start the drive at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Broncos with a 4-man front.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Tucks it away. Cornell comes up to make the play at the 49.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
No more, fellas. Danny.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. With the throw, down he goes at the 49-yard line. Scott goes down after a minimal gain. It's 3rd down and 5 to go.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Nickelback in this time. Diaz with a man in motion. It's a blitz. With the pass, they'll knock him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a 1st down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
And as the official takes a look at the play, so will we.
And the issue here is that the official called him out of bounds. Now you have to look at not only did he get both feet in bounds, but did he have possession?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The player had control of the ball.
Well, after taking a long look at the replay, he didn't see anything to change the original call.
Yeah, and there's actually two things they lose with that. One, they lose a timeout, and two, they lose a challenge.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Denver comes out on a 46. Hand it off. Burton comes up to make the play at the 25. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
All on us, y'all. On the 10.
Denver lines up in a 4-3. With a counter play. Claiborne is there on the stop at the 14. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, and you cut back against the grain.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. Keeps his feet moving. Reese is there for the tackle at the 9. Scott busted through for a few tough yards.
Second
9 yards, they'll be in the end zone.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Defense, get ready. I can do it, baby.
Only one man in the backfield.
Watch the ball. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go low, go low.
With a counter play.
Run.
Harris is there on the stop at the 7-yard line. Scott takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Third down, and they have to get it to the 4-yard line for the first. The Broncos line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Cornell comes up to make the play at the 7. They can't get the first down, but they're in field goal range. They shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. Leonard kicks it through.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Olsen comes in to kick off. Nice distance. This one is fielded by Claiborne. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get it up.
The Panthers come out in a nickel pack. Rennick is there for the tackle at the 28. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
And he'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about it.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Play football. One of us gonna make a play.
They give it to the halfback. Number 98 comes up to make the play at the 33-yard line.
That was a good job by the back who just saw the hole, and boom, he hit it right in there for a few yards, and he got the chain gang moving.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Will.
Carolina goes with a 4-man front. Steps up into the pocket. He hits his receiver. The 50. Fitzgerald is there for the tackle at the 45. Powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Handed off to the back. Stringer comes up to make the play. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
First and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Do something.
Out to the tailback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Big tackle there for Lawson. Great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Only one man back. A little misdirection. Fitzgerald is there for the tackle at the 22.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Under pressure with the pass. Nearly intercepted. Denver has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
If they can make this field goal, they'll be within a touchdown. The kick is no good. No good. It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Pearson goes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Owens comes up to make the play at the 33.
You have a good balance of run and pass on offense. The defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Not today.
Scott, the deep man. Here comes the blitz. Gets the pass off. And it's complete. Cornell is there on the stop at the 45. Blitz was coming, and he got rid of the ball very quickly.
You know, when it comes to making the right decision, this is the kind of guy you want out there under center.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Get some slack going. Let's go.
Denver doesn't appear to have enough speed on the field to match up against these 5 wideouts. Gets rid of it. Reese is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Steps up with the throw. They're going to spot this one at the 24-yard line. That's the 4th stop he's made today. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
8 defenders in the box on this one. They'll go with a play fake.
That's just what this defense wants. They do a good job of setting the pace and making the offense adjust to what they're doing out there.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Pressure coming with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. But damn, it was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the play. 3rd and 13. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. There we go, D.
The Panthers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back, pressure, gets rid of it, and he makes no, he can't hold it in.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. That field goal was his 2nd of the night. Following the field goal, the score is 13-0 Panthers. Olsen
Carolina
will be
is
kicking
lined
off.
up for the kickoff. Claiborne back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Claiborne.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
They'll
Ball
take
on their
over
own 20.
at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
The Panthers come out in a nickel package. With the throw, incomplete.
pass.
Wall was the intended receiver on that play.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Back it up, baby. One, two.
Right starts out of the shotgun.
So we gonna take it.
Drops back. Closing in. Whew. What a delivery. Davis gets the sack.
And that's the kind of thing you got to do. You got to find a way to put the pressure on and disrupt his timing in the pocket.
He was relentless out there on that play. Second time he's brought the quarterback down. It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
14-yard line.
Let's go. Nothing over your head.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Turn over, baby.
Hand it off. Number 98 is there for the tackle at the 21. Not getting the first down. That will probably bring out the punter. Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. From the 46. He gets next to nothing on that return as they bring him down at the 47.
The Panthers will start the drive at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Keeps it. Tate comes up to make the play. He was brought down almost immediately.
He seems to be a little too willing to run. You got to look for the pass first and then look for some running lane.
Ball at
Second and
midfield.
9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, let's go.
Diaz starts out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
All right, now.
Dropping back. Steps up. Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. Rick couldn't make it to the marker and brings up 4th down. He comes out to punt for the 2nd time. Going into halftime, the score is 13-0. Panthers.
13, Denver, nothing. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play. Denver will be kicking off to start the 2nd half. Number 34 back to return.
From the 2-yard line. Number 34 is able to get it to the 27.
34 on the return.
John, we talked about it at the very top of the game. The rain was going to have a big impact and make it a low-scoring affair.
They'll
Ball
take
on their
over
own
at the
27.
27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby.
Denver goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go, boys. Hey, watch the screen.
He takes the delayed handoff. Harris is there on the stop at the 30. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
We like to cut the rules. Let's go, man.
Denver comes out in a 4-3.
Hold the look.
Going long to the left. Incomplete pass. Thought he had something long, but there's no connection, and it's 3rd down now.
Third and 7. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Keep moving.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Receives the handoff with the pass, and he drops the pass. 2 balls thrown perfectly that they couldn't grab. Now it's 4th down.
You usually won't see 2 drops in a row, but it's especially bad because they haven't moved the chain.
Claiborne sets up, waiting for the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
Right. Didn't exactly put on a passing clinic in that first half, and this graphic will spotlight his problem areas. Carolina lines up in a 4-3.
Hey, watch that screen.
Tosses it out to the left. The back breaking free. Keeps his feet. Miller is there for the tackle. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. That hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
First and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Watch screen.
John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Spins away. They'll spot this one at the 40-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Stay at home. Watch your eyes.
Only one man back. For the counter play. Rennick is there on the stop at the 34-yard line. Harrison takes the handoff on the counter, picking up 5. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Miller comes up to make the play. At the 30-yard line, they convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
Run.
Hand it off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 26. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
So a pickup of maybe 3. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Right there. One of us gonna make a play.
They line up in the I formation.
Go make a play. Stop.
Davis is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
1-yard gain on that play. The 20-yard line would net them a first down here on this 3rd down play.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Runs through the tackle. The defensive end makes a good stop, denying them a first down. Pritchett comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. The veteran connecting for the field goal. So the field goal caps off the first drive of the second half.
And this is just the way you want to come out in the third quarter.
So both teams have come back out onto the field as we get set for the second half. From the 4-yard line. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, soft, man. Let's go.
Denver goes with a 4-man front with the carry. Claiborne is there on the stop at the 32.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Pickup of about 5.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Scott, the deep man, with a counterplay. Mobley comes up to make the play. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
Third and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Watch out. Come on.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Nice play fake. With the throw, went up there and he got it. Harris is there for the tackle at the 46. Daniel nails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Denver using 3 linebackers.
Here we go.
He hands it off. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. Reese is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
First and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
We're coming to wreck. Go, baby.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Fisher is there for the tackle at the 37. George picks up some tough yards there. Second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3.
I can do it, baby. Get it started. Here we come.
Toss play to the right. Fisher comes up to make the play at the 33. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. The Broncos with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Payton is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. That will keep the chains moving.
Yeah, that makes 2 times in this drive they've given up the first down on third down. As a defensive coordinator, giving up those types of yards will drive you absolutely nuts.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Broncos come out in a 4-3 on the ground, setting up play action with the pass. Fisher is there for the tackle at the 17. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Back it up, baby.
The last time they were inside the 20, they came away with 3 points. It's the pass off. It's broken up.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
Reyes was his intended target. This is the 10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Run, man.
And they're threatening again. Ball inside the 20. The Broncos pick it up. Very unusual job. He just doesn't fumble very often.
Yeah, but fumbles are part of the game, and they happen to the best of them.
Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Yeah, it's on. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. What's the play?
Hand off to the tailback. They'll spot this one at the 15-yard line. The tackle is his fifth of the game. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Stay at home. We're talking about Reed. Careful. Watch your eyes.
With the counter play. Can't bring him down. This one will be spotted at the 22-yard line. That's a half dozen tackles.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, let's go one deep. We got it.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Setting up play action with the pass. Almost intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Number 34 gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. He manages almost nothing on the return, going down at the 49.
The Panthers will start the drive at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
Scott, the deep man.
Here we go. Deuce it. Hold the look. What going?
Gets the pass off. Broken up. He threw it a little too soon, and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive linemen pumped up.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Good shoot. What screen? We like
The Broncos line up in a 4-3.
It's on. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go. Here we go, baby.
With the carry, Owens is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
On 3rd down, they have to reach the 41 to convert. The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Steps up into the pocket. Gets pulled down from behind.
I really like the way these guys get after the quarterback. They have a bunch of effort guys out there that have non-stop motors. They push to the inside, they rush to the outside, and they really do a good job applying pressure, forcing the quarterback to throw it before he wants to.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. And he waves for the fair catch. The Panthers scoop it up. They give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your #1 priority is to hold on to the ball. I mean, your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen. And you do something like that.
Watch each other back. I'm coming through, baby.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Gets the call. They'll spot this one at the 8. He was right there once again and recorded his 8th tackle. Eight is the magic number right now.
Yeah, you see me. Oh,
Denver lines up in a 4-3.
Danny. Watch your eyes.
Hand off to the tailback. Maestro comes up to make the play. At the 5. Gain of 3. They need 5 yards for a touchdown.
On the 5-yard line.
Can he get there? Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. And because of that drop would-be interception, they can still kick a field goal.
You can't miss chances like that to steal points away.
So this should be an easy 3. The kick is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Olsen in to kick this one off.
Claiborne back deep to return.
This one is taken by Claiborne.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, boys.
The Panthers with a 4-man front on the ground. Great fake. Throwing. Interception. The 30. Puts it on the ground. The Panthers scoop it up.
I don't know if you ever had it tucked away and protected. As a ball carrier, you have to know that these guys are going to try and strip it every chance they get on days like this. So you got to do a good job protecting the ball when you see or you feel that contact coming.
The Panthers begin this final quarter in field goal range, and they already own a 2-touchdown lead. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 20.
Everything you got.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Gives the ball off. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Reese with the coverage. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
All right, now. Careful. Stay at home.
Only one man in the backfield. Peterson, the motion man.
Rush in.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. And this pass is completed. Reese with the stop at the 16-yard line. Diaz completes the short one, about a 4-yard gain on 2nd down. So on 3rd down, they'll be looking for a play that will get them to the 10. The lineup with 6 defensive backs. He'll take off. Big hit on the ball count. Well, he tried to turn that one upfield, but was met with heavy resistance.
The defense didn't over-pursue on that play, and they were in great position to stop him before he got very far.
Olsen will come in looking to try the field goal. The field goal attempt is good. The Panthers are taking control in this one.
Carolina is lined up for the kickoff. Claiborne back to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Claiborne.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck maybe.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The backs are lined up in an I. Rennick comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line. Moss runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Only one man back. Drops back under pressure. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Big play now, big play. Get me going.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, boys.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Higgins was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 34 looks like he's ready for the return. From the 47-yard line.
29-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards. The Panthers will start the drive at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Denver lines up in a 4-3.
Get it up. Watch your eyes.
They give it to the halfback. Joyce is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Scott battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Gets the delayed handoff. Mobley comes up to make the play at the 38. Scott finds some room after taking the handoff, and it looks like about a 5-yard pickup. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first.
Keep moving.
George in the backfield. Hands it off to the back. Reese is there for the tackle at the 32. Solid yardage on that run.
You know, people say you got to run the ball, you got to control the clock, but the key thing is you have to run the ball successfully. You have to establish a threat that you're going to make the defense respect.
1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Turn it up now. Let us dictate.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Diaz gets dropped for a sack. The defense relentless. They've taken the quarterback down 4 times. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
35-yard line.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 84 was the intended receiver on that play. Reese had the coverage on the play. And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far. The Broncos with a 4-man front. He gets the carry. They comes up to make the play.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Olsen needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance. He didn't get all of it, and the kick falls short. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 44.
Here we go. Defense, get ready.
Give it to the halfback. Short is there on the stop. Moss takes it up the middle for a yard or 2.
On the play.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, it's on.
Carolina with 6 defensive backs. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. Fitzgerald was there on the coverage.
Loss, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 44-yard line.
The Panthers come out in a dime package. Dropping back. Pumps. Pressure coming. Throws it. The defender's got it.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Let's go now. Come on. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Play football. Watch the man.
Looking for room. Joyce comes up to make the play at the 40. 4-yard gain on the play. Second and 5.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Scott, the deep back, hand it off. Tate is there for the tackle at the 41. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
I can do it, baby. You turning it up.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Going to the left. Owens makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. He signals for a fair catch.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
The Broncos will start the drive at the 16-yard line. First and 10.
Danny. Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield. Little misdirection. Rennick breaks the play up in the backfield. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active, and they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Pressure, throwing. Number 34 hammers him at the 20. Looks like a face mask. Probably the 5-yard line.
Number 34.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
25-yard line.
Don't make a play. Play
Carolina
2
comes
quarters,
out
2
in their nickel package.
Play going. Watch your eyes.
Closing in, throws it. This pass is incomplete.
Yeah, he put his helmet in there and he made contact with the ball.
Bryant with the coverage.
Third and 1. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Dig in, D. Dig in. Let's go. Defense. One of us will make a play. Let's get done.
Put this one in the air, trying to convert, and it's intercepted. Big mistake by the opposition. So after the interception, now it's first and 10. The Broncos come out in a 4-3.
Exit. One more, fella. 3-2.
Receives the handoff. Harris is there on the stop at the 18. Scott runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Denver lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go now.
They give it to the halfback. Owens is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
Ball on the 13-yard
Ball
line.
on the 13-yard line.
We gotta have it, D. All on us, y'all.
Scott, the lone back. Diaz sends a man in motion.
Not today. Hey,
The blitz is on.
watch the ball.
Throws it. Incomplete. So, second down
Harrison,
upcoming.
the intended receiver on the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Listen. So we gonna take it.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3.
Deuce it.
A little misdirection. Burton is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. Nothing doing in the middle, and they stop him for a loss.
The defense is well coached. Everyone knows what their assignment is. That time they worked as a team and they made it look easy.
Third down, and they have to get to the 3-yard line.
17-yard line.
Here we come. Hey, let's go.
Peterson moves in motion.
Let's do our thing.
Hand it off. Tate comes up to make the play. At the 6. Fourth down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
This will be a chip shot. The try is good. The Panthers are now well positioned for a victory with virtually no time left for 3 scoring drives.
Yeah, the defense really needed to force a punt there. They couldn't get it done. This one is over.
Olsen is just about ready to kick this one away. And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is taken by Claiborne. The Broncos need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 20-yard line. Ball on their own 20.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Keep the throttle down. Watch your eyes.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Let's go now. Don't stop that motor.
With the throw, incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play football.
They'll go with the quarter defense.
There we go, D. Defense, get ready. We gotta believe in this RJ. Not today.
Going long to the left. The 30. Jumping and has it.
If they're going to be successful on offense, it all starts with him. He's a natural leader out there, and he can really light up the scoreboard when he gets into a groove.
He's trying to hurry them back to the line.
Bring it up. Let's go. Get it started. Stay soft, man. Come on.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. Broken up.
When it's raining like this, you have to make sure you get the ball secured. It looked like he might have taken his eye off the ball at the last second, and that had a lot to do with him losing it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. Let's go now.
Wright starts out of the shotgun. Going long. Almost intercepted. Dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
And that's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
Third and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
We turning it up. Hold the look.
The Broncos line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back with the pass, and he hits his target. They'll head right back to the line.
9-yard gain on the play.
Let's turn it up, D.
Go to the air on 4th down. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. And they can't convert on 4th down, John. I'd say the game is over right now.
Yeah, this game has been a lopsided affair. That play summed up their problems throughout the last 3 quarters.
First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Clear! Clear! Go make a play!
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. The screen to the receiver. Burt is there for the tackle. Number 84. Needed just one more block to pick up the first down, John.
Yeah, but still a great game. When you pick up yardage like that after making a catch, then your offense is doing something right.
Second and 8. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Hey! Watch the ball! No more, fella. Not today. Get it on. Everything you got. Turn it up now. They soft, man. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's go, baby. Do something. Let's go. Watch each other back. Here we go, baby.
Fullback handoff. Cornell comes up to make the play at the 21. Gain of 3. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Lucky. Bring it! We gotta have it, D. We like a pack of wolves.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Carolina 22, Denver 3.
Broncos 3.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.